Hail the sunshine. Greetings, everyone. This is Izzy. And wow, have I been not well. So I may keep this on the shorter side, but we'll see what happens. In other news, I have sheeps and cowses. Cowses were more annoying than the sheeps, of course, because there's lots of sheep around, but you know. Yeah, if I seem a little off, because I am. I've been really kind of sick the last couple days. You know, in fact, earlier today it felt like someone was drilling into my head. Yes, that kind of feeling. But thankfully, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm on some antibiotics that seem to be working pretty well. So hopefully I won't be dying anytime soon. And well, on that note, let's see what we can do. So I was wrong about something kind of important. That is the cocoa pods. They don't actually provide light, apparently. I thought they did. Could have sworn they did. But, oh well. I'll get a few more of these just in case. Yes. So, what else did I wanted? I wanted something else, didn't I? I wanted some of these, because I want to make some stairs. Why? Because stairs are lovely. Lovely, lovely stairs. Yes. Because, as we get to work, the Sky Fortress here, when it eventually loads, renders and things like that, it's not just going to be a single tube, though that would be kind of funny. Assuming it will load render. There we go. Huzzah! But it's going to have, you know, legitimate branch points going off and things like that. Now, I have done a little work on this. So again, it'll load. It keeps going and going and going. I kept building off this way until the shadow was about the edge of the rendery distance. That's kind of funny looking. Huh. It's like a little cave thing there. And I've explored those under spots there. Yes. So, this is one edge of the Sky Fortress. Now, if this was loading properly, you'd see the shadow just be on the edge of the view distance there. And you can see the other nearby island over there. I thought this was a desert, but apparently it's a jungle. Whatever. A lot of jungles out this part of the world. Got some extra cocoa beans going on here. But I am going to keep the beans here, because I do think they look neat and kind of give it some character. I might actually add another row up there, and maybe one in the middle. Not quite sure yet. But we'll see what happens. But yes, so we're not just going to have a single trunk here. We're going to have this thing sort of branch out. So in order to do that properly, we need, well, to branch out. There we go. Now, one important thing is I selected 5 across previously. Now, for the next bit here, it's going to be 3 across, because this is going to be a smaller tunnel. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put that back. And we're going to go up one more. We could say 3x3 tunnel. Yes. Yes. Yes! At least for the moment. Then we can... Holy smokes. There's a lot of caves I haven't explored yet. That mine there is a fairly extensive system. It's kind of crazy that I'm only just now sort of getting anywhere on it. I keep going that way and it just keeps continuing, and so it's like, oh, and it also goes up and over and north and south. It's like an endless mine system. Oh yes, you might have also noticed I put some glowstone in the floor. Yes, because it was way too dark otherwise. So, I'm going to sort of build off this way for a bit. Now, one of the first things I want to get to doing here is sort of setting up the basic sustainables. Namely, I want to have some sort of farm system up here. This farm system will be dynamic, lovely, friendly, awesome. But I can't really do that while the world is being saved. I mean, can't really do that without, well, a platform to put the farm on. I should really figure out how to do like a fast forward type thing. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway, this is a good start. Now, the question is, I want to just be like this, 3x3 corridor, or do I want to make it more... don't think I can do much better than this. Yeah. Now, having the sort of central trunk here, sort of almost like a giant tree of sorts, is kind of all well and good, really. But this is going to be a sky fortress, it's not just a flying tree. So the platforms and things are going to sort of branch off, sort of like leaves, but not necessarily. And they're sort of going to build up from there. Up? But what do you mean, up? You're already so high. Well, I still got like 50 blocks above me before the world limit. There's room to build. Not much room, but enough for what I need it for. Yes. Oh yes, glowstone. Now, I put these in every 7, so... every 5 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, excuse me. Just had dinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plonk. And I don't care about losing those. Why? Because I have infinite wood forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you mean infinite wood forever? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean infinite wood forever. It's like perfect hair forever, but different. Yes. Now, one question is, okay, so I want to build these platforms out here. What am I going to build them out of? What? Do I make them out of stone? Haha, no, that would be silliness, at least at this stage. Now, there will be some stone structures throughout the build here, but it's not going to be any of the major parts, at least for now. Yeah, it could be a, this was obviously built later type thing going on. Sort of add some dynamic, some character to it, as it were. No. See, I want to start out with the lower levels with something kind of organic. Now, you can barely see it over there, but I have a little bit of a melon farm. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a, at least one area that's sort of a melon pod, you know? And we get some roof going on here. And I'll put, like, cocoa beans all along the outside of this on the roof as well. Sorry if I'm a little out of breath. As I said, I've been kind of sick lately, and so I'm like, breathing's a little tricky. That whole life sustain thing. Apparently my body doesn't want to do that much anymore. It's really annoying. And it's not all its fault. I have a crappy environment. There's all these bacteria trying to kill me. There we go. So now we have a corridor. Now I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to cap these off. I might, like, just have the wood come up here and sort of to a point or something like that, but that'll require some scaffolding and such. But yes, so just like I based this off around the glowstone here, I'm going to go in a few, and I'm going to pop this out. Pop this out as well. And going 3x3 here is fine, by the way. Even though it's not going to be another branch going off, it is going to be something sufficiently delightful. Nom nom nom. Alright, so we're done with this for the moment. And we're going to have another one off the other side and have a different type of farm over there. Now, what kind of farm should I have there? Well, I do have cows and things now, but I kind of don't want to be trying to drag those guys up on screen here, because that's going to be a pain given this little tiny walkway I have. I'll really have to sort of expand it a bit and just do a couple at a time. That's assuming I want to bring them up in anyway. Where was I? Oh yes, just gonna put these away for now. Cocoa beans. Now, you can see I have a good amount of melons on me. And I have enough bread to sustain me now, and I'm probably going to be okay in that department. Now, if I recall, you can make melon blocks using some sort of wizardry. And there we go. 32. That's a start. 34. That's another start. Now, this is not a fully original idea. Oh, I need something, scaffolding as it were. Material. There's me dirt. Hello, dirt. Good old dirt. I'm going to sleep. And awake. Yay! Yes, I built a little enchanting table here. No books for it yet, other than the main one. I've been doing plenty of tree farming here. Yes. Cactus! Oh god, cactus! It's everywhere. I mean, yes. Composure. I can has it. Yes, the melon farm will have our melon pod. On one side we'll have a series of farms, like one for wheat, one for melons / pumpkins, maybe one for reeds. The reed one will most definitely be automated in some fashion, just to speed up. You can make those things pretty extensive, and they're all going to be multi-level. Why multi-level? Why not? Yeah, alright. Here's where things get interesting. Because I want the melon pod to sort of sprout out a bit. Don't know if maybe I need more dirt. Yeah, I'm going to need more dirt, aren't I? Drat! Foiled again. And my nose tries to do its craziness there. Alright, well, we could start with this here. Don't have any other blocks, do I? I need at least one. Alright. So I am close enough to get this party started. So see, put that there. And then you can put a block there and a block there. Block there, and one over there too. And I can go up and around, grab the next one, and so on and so forth. Welcome to Building with Physics. Alright. There. Jump down. And now we need to move this entire thing down, don't we? Great. Yeah. Goodbye, dirt. Lovely dirt. Gone before your prime time debut. Yeah. It's going to sort of sprout out. It's going to be sort of a cylindrical structure. Nice and big. And so on and so forth. Yeah. I need a lot more melons as is. So this is going to take some time. In fact, a lot of what I need to do here is going to take a lot of resources. But that's okay. I have time. All the time in the world. So saith that guy. Alright, so there, went up there. And yeah, that was going to be just sort of repeat the pattern off each side. So yeah, I'm going to need a lot more scaffolding around here, I think. But you can kind of get the picture a little bit. And I don't know if I will go one more out and then pot it around or what. But it's going to be green, it's going to be big, it's going to be bulbous, and I'll be starting my first pod on my superstructure here. And then one on the other side here as well. And that one will have like sheeps and cows and things like that. Maybe some chickens. Those few of you who actually watch my Feed the Beast series on the single player, you'll notice I have a chicken coop there. I really like that design, and I'll probably stick with it. So it's not going to be extensively huge structure, that one. Whee! Anyway, for this I'm going to need a lot more melons. I could also maybe start harvesting leaves. I haven't been doing that lately, or so far. But that's okay, because leaves are smelly. I mean, leaves take iron to harvest. And you see, I only have a few pieces of iron. Excuse me. I do have shears, but I only have a few pieces of iron, so I won't be able to harvest a lot of leaves. Why do I not have much iron? I have all that iron. Where did it go? Well, you see, I've been building a railroad track. Oh, I have more track down here. Why is this not over in the other place? It is now in the other place. Good. Yes. I've been building my nether track. It gets past halfway back to the spawn now. And I suspect maybe this time next week I'll be able to connect it with spawn, etc., etc. And everyone will be able to pay me a visit, and I'll be able to visit everyone else more easily. I am a little out here in the middle of nowhere, but you know, I don't want to be too asocial, right? Like shun everyone. That'd be kind of defeat the purpose of being on a server, really. So I'm going to go finish that up. I'm going to build a spawn village house, which I hear the spawn village is already coming together, and you know, maybe do some work on the swamp shanty at some point too, because you know, it's just sort of a little house there to sort of get started. What else? And of course, you know, being able to get back to civilization means shenanigans can be afoot. What kind of shenanigans? I don't know. It also means people can bring shenanigans here too. Oh my. Yes. So I hope everyone has a good day. So I was probably going to cut this a little short because I'm kind of exhausted and everything like that. And yeah. So I guess until next time, toodles!